these additional doses are points of light and points of hope, as the Prime Minister has said. They come on top of 1.4 million doses which were made available around the country last week, and during the course of the current week, 2 million doses have been distributed for availability. So these are in addition to the 2 million doses which will be available to Australians over the course of the coming week in the ordinary course of events. And so thank you, General Fruin, for working on that process. I particularly want to acknowledge the Health Department. Both Brendan Murphy and Professor John Skerritt have invested enormous resources in this process. The ordinary TGA processes have been followed. We're in a fortunate position, same doses, same source, same origin, coming from the Pfizer plant in Belgium. The preliminary work has already been done by the TGA. Final batch testing will be done on arrival in the ordinary course of events. So these are very familiar processes and doses being treated in the same way, but we're very thankful that the TGA has already been able to do all of the preliminary work. In terms of the allocations, the advice of the Chief Medical Officer has been followed in full, and so Professor Kelly has looked at the possibility of this and indicated, as the Prime Minister said, that the highest priority, and indeed the basis on which we were able to secure these doses, was to address the outbreak in our largest city with the focus on young people in the 12 affected LGAs. And this will allow for rapid upscaling in that area to a population which will benefit significantly from the doses. The final two things I want to mention, we are announcing today a rapid antigen testing process, a significant trial with up to 50 aged care facilities in Sydney that will prove the concept and allow for further expansion. And then just to follow up from the Prime Minister's points about what's occurring with the vaccination program, Australians are doing an amazing job. 15 million doses have been administered now, and what we've seen is 1.5 million, as the PM says, in the last 7 days. That's actually now Adelaide and Darwin together, and in the last 10 days, 2.2 million doses, or the equivalent of Perth and Ballarat together. What's really occurring here? Much of the burden of the fourth quarter is being brought forward to the third quarter, that we are vaccinating more people than we had planned and anticipated was possible at this time, and that's just a tribute to both the supply, the logistics, but above all else, the Australian people, those that are coming forward and those that are doing the vaccinations. So to every Australian, thank you for coming forward, but please keep coming forward. And as the PM said, stay at home if you're in a lockdown area, be tested if you have symptoms, and keep coming forward to be vaccinated, because every vaccination can save your life and protect the life of somebody else.